Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome to Energize Live. I know it takes a minute for everyone to sort of get that notification that we are live, 6:30 a.m. Monday morning, Energize Live, where we make magic in the mornings. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And I am very excited. I'm VVV excited about my Energize this morning. Good morning, good morning. And while we're coming on, I wish I could have something almost like a Zoom, like where you'd have a screen pop up. Also, here's what's interesting. Fun fact. Instagram had an update yesterday, and my screen that I'm looking at looks different. Okay, first, I do want to turn off any requests to go live. My screen that I'm looking at looks different. Okay, I can't try anything because the minute I try something will go off. But it's got, I don't know if you can see this. It's got like a little, like the little picture emblem. Like, I don't know if I can show a picture. It's got a microphone emblem. It's got another camera, almost like I guess someone could record. It's got a turnaround, like I can turn around, and it looks like it's got something maybe for filters. So this is, I don't know what all these things are, but this is a different screen that I'm looking at. It's the first time I've gone live. Yesterday I saw the update come through. It's the first time I've gone live since the update yesterday, and the screen that I'm looking at is different. Okay. I don't know if they're trying to take down TikTok or not, but we don't need to get too excited about it. I'm simply remarking that there's something interesting. You know me, I don't want to press any of these buttons because every time I press something, it feels like it kicks us off. So we're just going to let those stay there for the moment, and we're going to see what happens. And we're going to make some Energize. And what I want to know from you, okay, 1 second, just one. Okay, there we go. And I would love to know what you did over the weekend. What is something that you did over the weekend that was fun? I'm going to show you something I did over the weekend, and it's this. We did this last night. Actually, we did two things, but we did this last night. We did this last night. Stephanie, I don't have patience for that. You know that. You already know, Stephanie, I don't have patience for that. So we did this last night. I want to know what you did anytime over the weekend. We saw Avatar Saturday night. Yep, Saturday night. Highly recommend. We went to the Nutcracker last night. Story to tell you about this. And I want to know what you did. What did you do over the weekend that was exciting, that was fun, that was maybe holiday? What did you do? Also, I have to be very careful here now because Josie's here. So this is the correct Energize strawberry lemonade. This is Josie's Energize fruit punch. This is the correct Energize lemonade, strawberry lemonade. I used to like fruit punch, and then strawberry lemonade came out, and all was right with the world, right? So, okay, we went to Sarah, perhaps you missed what I said. I said fun. Not that studying isn't fun, but I'm talking about what Kelly says. She went to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Yeah, I'm talking about life. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, amazing. Not that studying isn't fun, but Christmas parties. You saw people you haven't seen for a long time. Hershey Park, that's like an amusement park, right, in Pennsylvania. Your daughter's magical performance. Jessie did that one year, kind of a magical situation. She did a cappella for a couple years. Somebody else went to go see the Nutcracker, a festival of trees, delivered gifts for kids in the community, a Christmas party without kids, went to the Nutcracker as well, Cleveland Ballet. Love it. Stayed at the Grand Floridian, did Christmas baking with your kids, so fun. Went to Universal Studios. Cynthia, tell me about the projection situation that happens on Hogwarts. Did you see it? I've never seen it. And am I correct in saying that it's a little different at the holidays? I've never been to Wizarding World at night. I've never been there at night. So I'm interested in what that looks like. Played your violin, wrapped the present. We did a lot. Oh my gosh, Carrie O'Toole, stop. Stop the presses. Stop the presses right now. Carrie O'Toole says she rescued a 10-week-old dachshund puppy. First of all, Carrie, you win. And secondly, what do you mean you rescued? Like, did they bring him into a shelter and you decided to adopt it? Are you fostering it? Did you adopt it? What's happening right now, Carrie? We need to know all the details. And Carrie, you're going to have to post a picture later and share that picture of it. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. Carrie wins. I'm sorry. Carrie wins. She rescued a 10-week-old dachshund puppy, and that is very exciting. Shelter to foster to you. So you are adopting her or him, baby dachshund, you are adopting. Oh my gosh. You know, we were just talking about our dogs last night because Sawyer is a rescue. Our beagle is a rescue, of course. And by the way, I don't know what it is about beagles, but every time I walk her, people are like, oh my gosh, is that a beagle? I had a beagle growing up. I love beagles. Nobody has a beagle now because they're so hard sometimes. But it's so funny. People stop me all the time. They're like, that is a beautiful beagle. We had a beagle growing up. Like, everyone had one growing up, but no one has one now because they're freaking hard. They're freaking hard. Cynthia, so it is, so the projection show is really cool at night. I've just never been to the Wizarding World at night. Well, clearly I've only gone during the day, and I love it, but I've never been at night, so I'm so interested in that. Also, the setup at Universal is annoying to me. The fact, like, you just, like, park and then walk, like, 6 miles to get back there, it's annoying. Quincy Diesel runs, oh my gosh. I'm just, Carrie, I can't wait to see pictures. So, Carrie wins. Carrie wins the contest, the coolest thing she did over the weekend. We saw Avatar on Saturday night. Avatar: The Way of Water. Listen to me. Go see the movie, okay? Go see the movie. I did not see the first Avatar, okay? I want to be really clear when I say that. I did not see the first Avatar. Clearly, I've been to Animal Kingdom. I've been to, oh goodness, here comes Lady. We're gonna have to take a walk here in a minute. So Josie is here, as you know. My middle daughter is here. I think she's coming down the stairs. Or is it just Lady coming downstairs? So Josie is here. And Lady sleeps with Josie. Lady sleeps with Josie upstairs. So usually she goes out like at 5:30 when after I got out of the shower. But she's been upstairs now, so now she's like, I need to go outside. Okay, we're gonna have to take a little walk and we'll continue our conversation. Also, Lady, now I'm annoyed because you've delayed my first sip of Energize, and everybody knows the first sip is the best. If I trip and fall on something, Lady, because it's dark, you're in big trouble. Also, fun fact. Stay out there for a minute. It's 45 degrees here in Florida this morning. It's 45 degrees here this morning. I don't think that's cute at all. Okay, we'll just stay right here for a minute. But we'll be very quiet. It's 45 degrees here this morning. Like, what is happening? Okay. So we saw Avatar: The Way of Water, and I highly recommend it, even if you've not seen the first one. I have not seen the first one. I've been to Animal Kingdom, I've done Pandora, I've done Flight of Passage, I've done all the stuff over there, but I've not seen the first Avatar. We saw Avatar: Way of Water Saturday morning, and I highly recommend it. It is a powerful movie about family. It's a powerful movie about conservation. It's extraordinary. Like, it's hard for me to describe how extraordinary it is. What you're watching on the screen, it's extraordinary. So do a little research just in terms of, so you know what you're watching, like the motion capture and James Cameron invented the technology for this movie. Reminds me a lot of Walt Disney, actually. Like, I want to make this thing. The technology doesn't exist to make the thing, so I'm going to invent the technology. Reminds me a lot of Disney, reminds me a lot of Steve Jobs. highly recommend the movie. Okay, and then last night we went to see the Nutcracker. And here's a little fun fact about the Nutcracker for us. So Josie, our middle, who's here, was a ballerina from age 3 to age 19. She was a ballerina, and she danced for Orlando Ballet for almost 2 years. And so the last time she danced before her injuries took over and she had to come home, and she had 4 surgeries in 1 year. The last time she danced was the Nutcracker here in Orlando at Orlando Ballet. So it was kind of a cool full circle moment to come back to that. And I am a huge believer, as you know. Let's go see if lady come in so I can drink my intros. I'm a huge believer, as you know, that if you want something in your town, you need to support it. So I want to live in a town where there is ballet. I want to live in a town where there is Broadway. I want to live in a town where there is a vibrant arts community. And if I want to live in a town where there's a vibrant arts community, I have to support that arts community. I can't just say I want to live in a town where I want there to be arts. I actually have to support that. Oh, wow. What in the world? So anyway, we went to the ballet because the Nutcracker is like, it's like part of who our family is. You know, she performed in the Nutcracker I don't know, the majority of her life. We were at the Nutcracker, and it was funny because she performed with Butler University Ballet, and they'd have like 8 or 9 shows, and my husband would go, how many shows am I going to? And I'd be like, you have tickets to 1. He'd be like, how many shows are you going to? I'm like, I'm going to all 8. That's what the mom does. That's what the mom does. So, okay, let's take a drink of this, and then I want to share something with you. It's so glorious. Like, if you are not drinking this every morning, I say this every morning, don't I? If you're not drinking this every morning, I don't know who and what you're doing. I just don't understand it. Okay, here's what I want to share with you this morning. I had this kind of reminder. I don't know if it was the ballet last night or just going into the holidays. I want you to take this reminder, especially into the holidays, because we're officially in Christmas week. So you could be traveling this week. You could be traveling next weekend. You could be seeing family afterwards. I want you to take this reminder into this week, and I want you to take this reminder into the new year. I want you to take this reminder into your life. Nobody else was given the memo on your goals and dreams. Whatever your goals and dreams might be, whether, I work so much with women who want to build a business. I work so much with women who have health and wellness goals. Whatever your goals and dreams might be, whether they're health and wellness, whether they're to build a business, whether they're to have a certain level of financial flexibility and freedom, whether they're to live a certain place, a certain lifestyle, whatever it is, whatever your goals and dreams are, nobody else got the memo on those. You did. And let me ask you this question. Have you ever said in your head, out loud, to someone else, wherever, so-and-so, they just don't support me. I wish I had more, and then just insert spouse support, partner support, family support, whatever. No one supports me. No one gets it. My spouse doesn't support me. My partner doesn't support me. Have you ever said that? Have you ever heard that? I would love to know. Let me know in the comments. Have you said that? Have you heard that? So-and-so doesn't support me. My spouse doesn't support me. My partner doesn't support me. They just don't get it. Have you ever heard that or said that? And I'd love to know which one it is. Have you heard it? Have you said it? Have you thought it? Tell me in the comments. So a couple people said it and heard it. So here's the reminder. Nobody else was given the memo on your goals and dreams. Nobody else. Not your spouse, not your partner, not your parents. And I'm talking your family, not just your spouse, your partner. I'm talking your family. If there's someone in your life, family, friends, community, who has said to you something like, I just don't understand why you want to blah, 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 blah. Why are you doing blah, 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 blah? Why don't you just go do blah, 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 blah? They weren't given the memo on your goals and dreams. And there's no way that in this world you have a goal and dream and someone hasn't tried to diss on it. There's just no way, because that's just what humans do. Why? Because the majority of humans don't want to do the work to live extraordinary lives. I don't know why that is. I just know that is. If the majority of humans wanted to do the work to live an extraordinary life, we would have 500 people on a 6:30 a.m. Energized Live, right? We don't have that. We have the few, the engaged, the driven, the humans who want to do something with their life. And doing the work requires a level that not everyone is willing to go to, not everyone is willing to do. It is much easier to diss on someone else's goal and dream because you want that person to kind of come down to your level. That you want that person to come down to not doing the work so that you feel better about you. Kind of using the you, in the general sense, right? So it's easier for people to poo-poo on someone's dream. When was the last time you heard that expression, right? To diss on someone's dream and go, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to do it? Than it is to just say, awesome, cool. The human brain is an interesting phenomenon, right? So what you have to remember as someone who's showing up at 6:30 a.m. on a Monday morning on an Instagram where you know we're going to have a deep conversation where I'm going to require you to level up because that's my passion and what I think I'm put here on this planet to do. For you have to remember, especially going into the holidays, that no one else was given the memo on your goals and dreams. I don't care if it's a health and wellness practice, a business you want to build, the life you want to create, whatever it is, no one else was given that memo. And you were not given the memo on anybody else's goals and dreams. You were not. Everyone has their goal, their dream, the image of the life that they want to live, the life they want to create. And it's not up to anybody else to support that. So that's the key going into this week, this holiday week, this brand new year, because we're going to get all swept up into the vision boards and I want to do this, and 2023 is my year. I want it to be your year. I want it to be our year. I want this to be the most amazing year because listen, we've paid our dues these past few years, haven't we? We've paid our dues. I want 2023 to be the most amazing year. I also want you to remember it's nobody else's job to support your goals and dreams. It is nobody else's responsibility to support your goals and dreams. Nobody else has to believe in the life that you want to create on purpose of purpose except you. And chances are that when you don't believe in what you want to do wholeheartedly, other people sense that. And it's almost like a little chink in your armor. It's almost like a little chink. Like, a little space, a little crack in your armor that when you don't believe in your goals and dreams, other people can sense that. And that becomes the opportunity for them to get in there because they want you to come down to the level where they are being comfortable. Because your greatness reminds them that they too have greatness inside them. We all have greatness inside us. Your tapping into that reminds them that they have that inside them. They're just not doing anything about it. And the minute that your belief in your dream starts to waver, other people can sense that. And it becomes an opportunity for them to get in there and dig and and you become vulnerable. The only person that has to believe in your goals and dreams is you. Period, 100%. There was zero doubt in my mind that we were going to live in Florida. It didn't matter what anyone said to me. It didn't matter what anyone else's goals or dreams are. It didn't matter whether they believed it. I just could give two poops. I don't care. We were going to live in Florida. And when we moved here, there was a little bit of like, wait, what? I'm like, well, I've been telling you this all along. Just because you weren't on board with it doesn't mean we weren't going to make it happen. And because then there is that element of surprise, like, oh, wow, like you were really serious. Yeah, because the only person who needs to believe in your goals and dreams is you. You. And if you go into a holiday gathering, you go into a family situation, and you wonder why people are like, why don't they support me? Why don't they support me? Number one, it's not their job. And number two, perhaps they sense that you don't support you. Because if you support you, it doesn't really matter what anybody else says. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. No one else was given the memo on your goals and dreams. Only you. You must take that into the holiday season. You must take that into the new year. If you don't believe in your goals and dreams, why would anybody else? It's always so interesting to me. Now, I think you know where I stand on equality and rights for all and all the things. I'm only using this example because it's the example that I see a lot, okay? It can interchange it, make it fit you. But I very often see a husband and a wife, okay? It can be husband, wife. I want to be clear on that. But I very often see husband and a wife. The wife decides to build a business. The husband isn't quite on board with the wife building the business. Again, insert any couple, okay? And then the wife doesn't really believe in her goals and dreams. Maybe because she hasn't been giving herself permission to dream for a very long time. Maybe because of society sort of constraints. She hasn't been dreaming for a very long time. The wife doesn't really believe in her goals and dreams. So the wife dorks around on social media, dorks around with this business, dorks around with her potential, dorks around with the potential in the business, and never really does anything not because the spouse doesn't support the goal and dream, but because she, again, this is just the scenario that I see a lot, because she doesn't really believe in her goals and dreams and in herself and in her greatness and in her potential. Not because it's not there, but because she doesn't really believe in it. Then wife will then complain that husband I just don't have my spouse support. My spouse doesn't support me. He doesn't believe in my goals and dreams. When the truth is, she didn't believe in her goals and dreams. And that vibe so clearly came across to the spouse, who didn't really understand what the wife was doing, because she never even communicated what she was doing or why she wanted to build the business in the first place. She's never communicated her goals and dreams. And now she doesn't really believe in them. And the spouse over here going, what are you even doing? Why are you doing? And then the wife quits and goes back to being ordinary. And then blames the spouse and says, well, it's because my spouse didn't support me. Do you see how screwed up the human brain can be sometimes? And how vigilant you have to be about your personal growth, your community, and the plan you have for your life on purpose with purpose? No one else gets the memo on your goals and dreams. You do. You are the one who has to believe. Nobody else. It's not anybody else's job. It's not anybody else's responsibility. You are the one who has to believe. You are the one who has to then do the work to make that goal and dream come true, to make that goal and dream come true, you are the one who's going to have to level up to make that goal and dream come true. And it's nobody else's responsibility to believe in your goal and dream. But I can tell you what, if you don't believe in it, nobody else will. Nobody else will. You don't need someone else's permission to create your life on purpose of purpose. Not even your life partner. You do not need their permission. You do not need someone else's support. You do not need someone else's belief. If you don't believe, it doesn't matter what anybody else does. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. At the end of the day, the only one who got the memo on your goals and dreams is you. If you are blessed enough to have a partner who gets on board with that goal and dream, that's awesome. If you aren't, it's not the goal and the dream that's the problem. It's the relationship. It's the relationship. It's 100% easier to blame someone else, Megan. 100% easier. Because the human brain is weird. It is 100% easier to blame someone else. Which, to me, let's unpack that just for a second as we finish up, because to me, that could not be more disempowering. That could not be more disempowering. I am going to give someone else the power over this one life that I have. There's already so much that's not in our control. Think about what is in your control. Your goals, your dreams, your mindset, your perspective, your gratitude. That is all in your control. And the minute you start blaming someone else for your inability to create the life that you want to live on purpose, that could not be more disempowering to me. Especially not in 2022, where you have all the tools, including a freaking free search engine called Google, where you can find anything, figure out anything that you want in this life. Are you kidding me? Especially when you have a free social media platform like this where you can find your community. Giving that away to someone else could not be more disempowering. Why do you want to disempower your life? Why do you want to give that away to someone else on this one short ride that you have on this planet? It's nobody else's job to believe in your goals and your dreams. Nobody else got the memo. They're yours. So as you walk into this holiday week, which can be filled and fraught with family drama, with family relationships, with just all the stuff. And as you walk into the holiday week, you might walk into situations where families members are jealous of you because you are going after your goals and dreams, and they will try to poke holes in that goal and that dream because they're jealous of you because they don't get it. They're not meant to get it. You are. You're meant to get it. So we're not going to let other people's jealousies or lack of understanding or supposed lack of belief poke holes in our dreams, because we're going to remind ourselves they weren't given the memo. It's my goal and my dream that I was given to steward. I was given to steward. Only me, just me. Out of the 8 billion people on the planet, I was the one given this dream to steward. So it's my job to steward it well and not to worry if anybody else gets on board with it, because they should have their own. And it's also not my job to wonder, worry, fret about if they're actually making their goal and dream come true. I was given my dream to steward. Out of 8 billion people on the planet, this is the dream that I was given. It's my job to steward it well and to focus on that and not worry about if anybody else supports that. Take that into your holiday week. Take that into the new year. What is your goal and your dream for your life? Stop waiting on someone else to support it. Stop waiting on someone else to give you permission to accomplish it. And let's start taking action on it every single day, which I have my planner here, but it's exactly why I designed my planner that way because I want you to stair step your way to your big dreams and goals. So I hope that helps you on this Monday morning. I hope it helps you going into the new year. Speaking of planner, the new planner will be ready in January. I don't have an exact date yet. Of course, I will tell you. I'm very excited about it because it has a whole new design. It is a whole new design and it is so gorgeous. You're going to fall in love with it. So that will be available in January. And it is designed exactly to help you stair step your way to those big dreams and big goals. Wait till you see the new planner. It's outstanding. It'll be available in January. The planner community, that's been so helpful, will continue into the new year as well. My planner community right now will get first access to that, and then that will open up. That's just been really, an incredible community that we've built over the past 100 days. Jody, wait till you see the new planner. Like, you are going to cry. It's so good. I'm so excited about it. And there's just a lot of new coming in 2023. I'm very excited about the new year. And I'm not tiptoeing in. Sometimes I feel like the past couple years we've tiptoed, like trying to be real quiet about coming into the new year. Like, don't disturb it. And I'm done with that. We are freaking going into 2023 full on. I mean, with an army of love. We're going into 2023 and we are going in full guns blazing because enough with the waiting for permission, enough with the tiptoeing. It's time. It's time to create our life on purpose with purpose. Okay, go have a happy Monday. Go make it an amazing Monday. Go work on your goals and dreams today. Go do something that moves you closer to your goals and dreams. Any questions, anything that you need from me, go to the links in my bio. I've got my new speaker. My new speaker page is up on my website. Go check it out. Just go look at it just for fun, will you? Go to the link in my bio where it says hire Julie to speak. Not that you're going to hire me. Just go look at the new page on my website because I'm so excited about it. So go look at that new page. I still have the Swig Life Tumblr promo code up on my page. My holiday course is up on my page. Joining my team as a coach. There's information about joining my team as a coach on my page. Kendria, did you look at the speaker page? I'm so excited about it. We just got that done on Friday. I'm very excited about that. And I was challenged by a mentor that I have to get that done ASAP. And that's the beauty of having a mentor, right? All coaches need coaches. All mentors need mentors. What else is on that page? My gosh. You can get Energized on that page. You can get Energized Live merchandise on that page. You can join my Sure Thing test group on that page. Everything on my links, I think will serve you in all the ways. So go check out all the things. You can sign up for my newsletter on there. So go check it all out. Go check out that speaker page. Let me know what you think. And Carrie, we're going to need a picture of your dog, right? We're going to need a picture of your dog. And let's go make it an awesome, awesome Monday.